Oh, hello there, everybody. Welcome on back to some more Eden Streaks. That's right, Modded Eden Streak Season 4. We have... I don't know what that is. We got two modded items here. CGY3, 8ST, and a Q. I've used Obelisk before. It's this item. Okay. Tell you what, this item's actually really solid. It's like crazy solid. I mean, it's just a really good item. So I'm happy, but I can't help but notice. I know that you're all gonna laugh at me because I said can't help but notice again, but still, really can't help but notice the fact that we have 18 rate of fire. That's abysmal. Damage is okay, but 18 rate of fire is, that is no joke when it comes to actually having a little bit of success on clearing out floors. We are going to be almost primarily running around like a chicken with our head cut off using this item to deal damage, which is a little bit of a weird one, but hey, I mean, what's a modded Isaac Eden streak without a little bit of weird stuff going on? We get a ball of tar. I think it's just okay. It's not anything I'm gonna get too excited about. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. I just got back from class. No, I did not, you know, go on a mile run jog right before I started the video. You know, it sometimes feels like that's like so useless. Sometimes I look at these trinkets and I go, who the hell thought up this stuff? Like, no one's ever gonna use that. That is such a fringe case scenario that it is just borderline not even worth having in the game. But that, you know what? To each his own. Sometimes those kinds of things are good. I'm never gonna use that. I'd rather have the doorstop, which actually, you know, it's an escape plan if we need it. So we will do that as such. There's our obelisk. I don't really think we'll end up using it a whole hell of a lot during this fight. I think that this is one where we basically just rock our Maw of the Void light spheres and kill monster like this. It's such a strong item. It's hard for me to not be happy with it. A Tears Up would have been nice, but who am I to say a word? I suppose you just go. You enjoy your best life. How about a secret room right here? Okay, good talk. How about a secret room right about here? All right. More money. That's actually like exactly what I kind of wanted here. Plus the luck upgrade is even nicer. But anyway, it's so friggin' cold outside. I just got back from class, and I will say, I mean, I basically entered the door, slammed my book bag on the floor, and then sat down in my chair and started up Isaac. But it's so cold outside, my lungs actually like can't handle it today. It's like 20 or 15, it's around like 19, 18 Fahrenheit, which is in the negatives for Celsius, but there's also like 35-mile-per-hour winds today, which is just like, the wind chill is ridiculous. This is the worst wind chill ever in the whole of the United States of America, and it's just, God, dude, I can't do the cold weather much longer. I've grown up my entire life. I've lived in Cleveland. Sits right on Lake Erie. We get snow like it's no one else's job, you know. I've had cold weather. Then I went to New York, home of more cold, more crap. I don't care about that. Why so many modded items, man? Compound Fracture, however, you take and you run because that's a very solid item. For some reason, this winter. And we haven't even had that harsh of a winter, but this winter, the cold is killing me. Like, my body just literally cannot do it. And you can tell that I sound like probably a little bit sick. But it's whatever, man. It's whatever. Fire, go away. I don't know if you can hurt me, and I don't want to take my chances here. Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, whoa, oh. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa is how I like to say it. This is a weird run because I'm feeling the heat right now. We're sitting at friggin' Not a lot of HP in the slightest. More money is good. We don't really have anything to build around right now. We're mainly in the we just need to stay alive camp. And that involves not getting a freaking soul heart from that. Is a little bit annoying. If you don't give me a soul heart here, I almost said Soylent, which is completely different, let me tell you. If I don't get, I mean, I got one, so this point is now moot, but we would have been in big trouble here. Big trouble. Let's go fight. We're in a bit of a sucky spot, if I'm being honest with you. If we get a devil deal, there's a good chance we might not be able to take it. And I'll be honest with you, we kind of need to be able to take it, I think, on this run. Ace of clubs. We will not be able to take it unless it's one that we can take. No, I don't want that to begin with. So it's now looking like we're doing angel deals, which not positive this is a run to do angel deals on. You give me a toughie in my second one. I like it. Let's start the streak off strong, I suppose. Start the damn streak off strong. Real quick, I don't want to dwell on it because it's over and done, but I just wanted to give a quick thank you to everybody for the outpouring of love and support on the last video. Whenever I make a video like that, which I end up doing every couple months because something comes up, and I think that sometimes it's just a good reminder in general to not be a dick to human beings. Whenever I make one of those videos, I get a little bit afraid because I expect there to be a lot of backlash on them and not support on them, but like everybody was so loving and I really appreciate it, so that's a big thank you from me. Let's make this streak the good one right now because God knows we need a good streak. Sadly, I almost feel like you have to take Book of Rev. I don't want to because I think that we could maybe do some interesting stuff with Monolith, but at this point of the game, we're trying to just survive, and if that means taking an item that's just giving us some HP, well, you know what? We could take Moving Box. We could take Moving Box. Let's take Moving Box? Maybe? Is this really what we want to do? Okay, you know what? Take the death card. Moving box this stuff, and then just chill. And I think you maybe want to moving box Obelisk as well. Now, this leaves us in a weird spot where we're not getting the charges on, our Book of Rev now. Which we kind of, we want to be using Book of Rev right now, and then hopefully getting rid of it for moving box in the future. Well, for Obelisk in the future. Also, is Obelisk really that important? That raises the other question. Is it even worth... Is Obelisk an item that is good enough for us to build around that we should be even concerned with this? Maybe not. Honestly, it's not that great. It's kind of just a subpar item, so... I mean, hey, maybe this is not the right move. Maybe we wasted 7 cents on moving box, which I don't necessarily think is a waste, but it is still a little bit annoying. I don't know, man. Maybe you do just take back your Book of Rev. It seems so strange to do it like this. If we had, like, book bag, or school bag, whatever you want to call it, then different story, I think. As it becomes significantly stronger to carry both Book of Rev and Moving Box. And then, essentially, you just carry everything you could ever want around with you. And you can run into where you're just, you know, pull out your deck of cards, any situation that you need, you got an item for. I love the idea of that, but sadly, that's not something that, it's not something that we're going to be able to get to work on this run. At least I don't think. Well, we'll still... Yeah, it's not going to happen on this run. That sucks that I wasted a boil on it, but life goes on. We are going to have to take... No, we are not, actually. This is worth it in every stretch of the imagination. You're getting 2 spirit hearts out of this instead of 1. Spirit heart was a tough word for me to say right there. Lips are still frozen solid, okay? And no, this is not a weird kink thing. Okay. Boom, pop it. And now you take your battery charge on the next floor. And by next floor, I mean basically when you get out of this room. So you can then start to recollect spirit hearts on the next floor. And now we're starting to gain a little bit of, I don't know why we don't have the beam of light in here, by the way. But now we're starting to gain the HP. And then it's just a matter of, you know, using what we have to stay alive. And start to rack up the benefits on the run. I think this is fine. I think you have to keep Book of Rev. I hate the fact that it's going to give us horsemen, because I actually really don't want them at all. I'm happy that we have one ball of bandages here, but every other floor from here on out, I don't really want to fight another horseman. We need tears ups, which are most likely to be gotten from our boss room. So we'll figure it out. There's still a lot that we have to do on this run to turn this into one that is respectable. I think we got insanely lucky with our starting item. I don't know if this is maybe, you know... I'd love to say I don't know if this is maybe why we got the starting item was because our stats were so bad, but the game doesn't have that kind of logic in it, especially for a modded item. This is just a lucky scenario for us to have gotten Beam of Light from Hell crap. Maw of the Void Angel Edition, whatever you want to call it. And if we need to run this item as our primary damage dealer for the entire run, you know what, man? So be it. Why not, you know? It's an exciting day in the United States. It appears that the government shutdown is going to end today. And you can say what you want about the government shutdown, but there is one thing that is just straight facts. It's unfortunate for government workers, and you know, those of you that don't know about the shutdown, basically our entire government shut down in the United States over idiotic stuff. If I'm being, you know, now biased here, but the government shut down, which means that any government workers, I say some, not all government workers, but anyone in a government position isn't getting paid. Dude, Daddy Longlegs is so good and borderline exactly what we needed here. But some government workers aren't getting paid during the shutdown, and that's ridiculous because the shutdown's been going on for 35 days. So now workers have missed, you know, up to 2 paychecks now. And if you're living on a paycheck-to-paycheck basis, even if you're not living on a paycheck-to-paycheck basis, it's, you know, 2 paychecks is a good amount of money that you know, need to survive. And, since the government's shut down, you aren't getting that money. So, presumably today we're supposed to have the shutdown end any second now. It's not something that's affected me or my family, but I know of other families that have been affected by it, and I think that it's awful, man. It's just my opinion. So, there's your politics with Tyler for the day. I will now happily stay out of them. I should have popped 2 of diamonds. This is my fault. Sucks because Sackhead would be very strong, and I will probably still be trying to get it. I know Sackhead's a cheesy item, but on a run that is full-on mozzarella, give me more cheese is kind of my opinion of the situation. You suck. Stupid guy spawned the doohickey, my bobber. Made my life a living hell. Dark One, you're about to get Maw the Voided, my friend. There is not a single aspect of this fight that I am not going to just do this over and over again. Do a Brim. Yeah, that's right. Do it again. Do it again. I dare you. Get dead, buddy. Devil Deal. Got it. Angel Deal. Exactly what we wanted. Empty Bone Heart. Fantastic. And gives us a damage up. And then in here we get the Habit. Not really what I was going for, gonna be honest with you. I also don't really think we need to fight the angels here. I think that we are good to just ignore that that angel was in that room and call it a day. I do want to try to get our sack head, though. It's literally, we got to get to 8 cents, and then I can pop 2 of diamonds and get this. I also think that this is fine, because we're spending 1 bomb for a spirit heart, and getting a bomb back, so it's kind of a wash, and you get a little bit of money. You should also spend a bomb here. You know, who knows? Maybe Magic Mush is sitting in that mushroom. It wasn't, but a bomb for a bomb and a key, always worth it. And then in here, keys for bombs, I don't think you need. Secret room can't be there. You might as well clear a couple more rooms just to try to find a little bit of money. A little bit worrisome right there. No problem is what I should have said. I should be in bed, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? My brain is turned off today. I had 1 class, global economic issues. What a riveting one, let me tell you. But besides that, I have had the week that came from hell. Okay, this is a great time to talk about this. Holy crap, I did not expect to actually get this trinket during this video. But Meconium, we have found new things about. Shout out to the Binding of Isaac Discord for finding this out. The other day, I was hanging out with them a little bit, just chatting, and they found out that Meconium actually increases, not only does it increase the chance for black poops to spawn, it increases the chance for black hearts to come out of black poops. So this is actually a better trinket than you think. It's still not great, but it is a better trinket than most people originally thought. So that is really cool. Finding out something new in the game that is not documented on the wiki is pretty interesting, pretty whack stuff. But anyway, I have had the week that came from hell, and this is not me busting into a One Republic song. I've had the week that came from hell. I have had an assignment in one of my classes. I'm taking 2 of like the hardest classes offered in my degree program this semester. And the one, I don't need to get out of jail free card. The one class is Principles of Web Application Security, which say that 10 times fast, but it utilizes a program known as Docker. Did I talk about this in a previous video? I might have, but Docker is real frustratingly annoying. For those that don't know what it is, essentially it allows you to spin up processes on your computer that act like virtual machines. And you're probably like, Tyler, you just spoke 6 different languages to me and I have no idea. Oh, I really wanted you to be a 2 of friggin' diamonds. Instead you keep on giving me 2 of hearts, you stupid son of a gun. You need the battery, I think. Here is quite good. It's another 2 of hearts. What is this stupid world we live in? But for those that don't know what a virtual machine is, so I run Windows 10 on my computer. You may run on a Mac, so you're running Mac OS. If you're fancy, you may be running Linux, you know? Pretty exciting. You may be running something completely different, but probably not. If I'm being just realistic here. But a virtual machine basically allows you to run another operating system on your operating system using up some of your resources to run it. So on my Windows machine, I can run a Linux virtual machine and then be able to do things as if I have my own Linux computer sitting in front of me. But I still, you know, have my host operating system that I can go back to and change and stuff, and I can power these machines on and off, etc., etc. What Docker allows you to do is basically spin up virtual machine type things that are actually just processes, meaning that they're just running in the background. It's not really using a whole hell of a lot of your resources and things like that, but it allows you to spin up these virtual machine processes and run a bunch of different stuff. So I basically, for this homework that I've been full on the past, like, I've probably spent 15 hours on it at the minimum. Like, it's probably been closer to 20 at this point. I am basically running, so from I I'm running Windows 10 on this computer that I'm recording. I then have a virtual machine that's running Ubuntu Linux. Version something, 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 something. If you think I remember, you're insane. So I have that running on this machine. And then I have on that Ubuntu machine, I have Docker running. That is then running 2 web servers using Nginx that I had to write my own HTML for. Then a caching server that's caching one of those web servers, and a load balancer that is balancing the load between those 2 web servers. All sitting on my own machine. And it's awesome because basically what Docker allows you to do is have these massive virtual networks that are very easy to bring up and down. You know, normally in a network infrastructure situation, you would have... Thank God I could just leave that room. I would have gotten hit right there. Instead, I got hit anyway. Feels good, man. In the older days of network infrastructure, you would have... All of this would need to be their own machines sitting turned on. You know, your own computers sitting turned on that you then, you know, had to have somebody sitting there personally in the room with the machine to access, change things. And you needed, you know, so many machines to create this giant infrastructure. Docker is allowing you to basically have an entire infrastructure of machines sitting on one system. And obviously you still need a good amount of resources for this, and it takes still a lot of work, but it's basically allowing you to have much stronger, and in a lot of ways more secure as well, infrastructures around the world using this tool. So I doubt you cared, but I'm stressed, and that's why. And people like when I talk about different security-based stuff that I'm doing. So there you go. There's your Tyler security talk of the day. I would rather have this strength card so we can snipe a devil deal, possibly. I mean, we are more likely to get angel deals at this point than we are to get devil deals, I would say. You know, we have a little bit of precedence. I don't need osteosarcoma at all. I feel like I've been getting that item all the time recently, and it's not really all that good. I'm outie, man. That room can go to hell. So we will just chill. Let's go fight our boss. We ain't making it to boss rush, although if I moved a little bit quicker, we probably could have on this run. And gotten out of it. I mean, we have a good amount of... Here, just do one of these. Thank you very much. And then... Thank you. But we have this moon card. We can use that to get out of a boss trap, mob trap, crap trap situation. And that would be... quite lovely for us. I think this run will be fine, and I think that it will be primarily fine solely because of our beams of light, Maw the Void Angel action. It's a little bit stupid that we're this reliant on this. Is reliant even a word? We're relying this much on this item. Look, I'm a computer guy. Just because I got 5s on my AP Literature and Language exams many years ago does not mean that I can speak normally. I swear I have like talking dyslexia is what it boils down to. What are you? Perseverance. Or we could take Scapular. I doubt we'll ever need Scapular. So let's take Perseverance. Do I know what it does? No, I don't actually. I actually don't even know what mod it's from. But it's all good. I was just checking. I got a notification on my phone. I believe the government is no longer shut down, but it's like only until February 15th. Or something stupid like this. Alright. Well, life goes on, I suppose. But hey, at least people are going to get paid. And we can go back to having people not be screwed by the government. Alright. Cue the downvotes on the video. Someone will be like, political opinions. These aren't political opinions. These is just human rights, man. When people work a job, you need to pay them. Unless you're just a complete asshole, which, I mean, some people are, I guess. We have 2 charges on this. We have full HP. How does that feel? Feels okay, to be fair. A run that, you know, we were down to 1 HP earlier on to have 12 HP at this point. Feels pretty good. That's why you take items like Book of Revelations. Are they incredibly strong and also boring as hell? Yeah, absolutely, but sometimes you bite the bullet and you say, I will sacrifice a little bit of fun for the sake of winning the run. And when you're streaking and you have angry people in your chat, then sometimes it's worth it to do this. Damage ups are fine, but I can't help but notice we still have 18 rate of fire and have not gotten an item even close to being able to stop having 18 rate of fire. I mean, it is starting to get a bit insane. And we also, having the battery here, it's almost a guaranteed win, honestly. Like, it feels weird to say that, but there's not a whole lot that is going to stop us on this one, as long as I keep this item. I think you do take battery, baby. I think it's a fine item, and then honestly, I think you just go. You don't make it the boss rush, but honestly, who cares at this point? We're good enough as is here. That's a Hierophant card. I mean, you save it. 2 of spades, you will pop that. Do we care about the moon? I mean, to be fair, I would, although we're probably going to get angel deals now. I think you rock this. Although I will say that strength is definitely one where I would be intrigued with the idea of holding on to it. But I mean, do you really need Hierophant? You basically have a Hierophant sitting as your active item right now. It's gonna give us 2 spirit hearts whenever we so desire to have them. I don't know. I think you chill. I think you made the right decision, and you fight mom and live your best life here. You're hoping for a deal, but you're not expecting one. Angel deals have been subpar at best, although I will say the habit is extraordinarily strong in this deck. This deck, that's how you know I've been playing too much Slay the Spire, as I start to refer to a normal Isaac run as a deck of items. Just go. Have a good life. You know? Have a good life. And then, honestly, have a good life. Fight Sister Vis. I have no reason to do the Womb 1. The Womb 1 is a pain in the ass. This is probably the boringest run you'll ever see on YouTube, at least in this streak, for sure. Where we take Compound Fracture at the beginning, and then probably fire a grand total of like 30 tiers the entire run. Super Bandage. Honestly, you really don't want it, believe it or not. Hey, it's Yoga! Dude, this is that item. This is that item that I talked about. It's a range down, tears down, and damage down. What a time to be alive, man. I am going to take it because I want to show you guys what I was talking about. 69 rate of fire. Are you seeing this crap? This is what I was dealing with, okay? Isaac will change colors. Blue, and now he fires out a ton. Purple, he fires out even more. Now we're back to basics with red. Orange, he fires out 2. Yellow, 3. And then it goes green, 4, etc., etc. I would love to like this item. We have 69 rate of fire. Nice, but 69 rate of fire. That's not good at all. It's friggin' horrible. Now, this is an okay synergy we have with this room can go to friggin' heck, man. Who needs this crap? But it's an okay synergy with Compound Fracture. Guy came way faster than I expected him to come down right there. I think it's time to pop that real quick, and I have automatically Hierophant is looking like a good life choice for us. I still think your primary damage dealer is Beams of Light from above, which is still absolutely frightening. It's Daddy Longlegs and Beams of Light from above. What a time to be alive. You do keep Doorstop, just in case you really, really need to escape a room. Hello. Come to daddy. Okay. I somehow killed all of them, and we're just gonna roll with that as being the new canon for the series, as I have no idea what happens, and we kill everything anyway. Game breaking 101 with Tyler, although this run is far from broken. Let me tell you that right now. It's breaking me a little bit, but it's fine. It's not often that you willingly take 69 rate of fire on a run. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really willingly do it. I mean, I did willingly do it, but I didn't know it was going to be that bad of a tears down. It's a 2-room. It's just a D20 in here. That's like possibly the luckiest D20 ever. In the end, you got borderline nothing out of it. The fact that our HP is still as solid as it is kind of a miracle in among itself. Dude, absolutely. This is a melter right here. I like that a lot. This is not the direction that we need to go in, though. The saving grace of this one, 2 more floors, and then we're done with this run. And then we can go on never taking yoga ever again, because now you've seen it, and now I have no reason to take it again. And we also, I don't know what my other point was. So, frig off, chat. How about that? How does that hit you? Does it hit you where it hurts? Holy crap, a friggin' truck just... What in the garbage can just happened? I think I managed to get Compound Fracture to break into other tiers. That was funky. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time right there. Okay. Stop, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Time to find Mom. We will be almost... primarily using an orbital here shortly. As soon as we can knock those stupid guys out, this is orbital time. Ball bandages, don't do me wrong, babe. You're looking for an angel deal? 41% chance. Not likely. But better than 0. You didn't get one. Hush is just an absolute nightmare. There's 0 chance whatsoever that we should do that, ever. So, just chill. Do I know what Perseverance ended up doing? I think it maybe stuns enemies. And then does, like, continual damage to them over time. Is that what's going on? I'll be honest with you, that wasn't a very, promising understanding right there. Hello. You are the worst, you stupid little thing. Do not spawn my beams from above on rocks that I cannot access, you stupid. That one just didn't even do anything. That's me on a Saturday. After streaming. Over on twitch.tv/Olexa stream. Okay. What do you got in here? Nothing. Nothing. Stupid thing. Good life. This is literally a survive. Do whatever it takes to survive and just hit your stupid beams of light, man. Such a garbage run. But hey, maybe this means we get a garbage run out of the way so we don't have to have these garbage runs later at, you know, more difficult parts of the streak. I think we do still easily win, but it was definitely a run that looks a hell of a lot different without this starting item. But hey, that's Eden for you. Sometimes you're going to get items that are great. Sometimes you're going to get items that suck. This is one of those times we got a great item at the beginning, and it carried us the entire run. We never saw a Tears Up this entire run. I mean, that's just a sucky Eden pull. 18 rate of fire at the beginning, and you never see a Tears Up? It's unfortunate, but that's the beauty of Eden, man. You gotta work around it. Now, did we work around it? No, we got basically gifted a loan of $1 million, and we moved on with our day, but... And then we proceeded to take that loan and throw it away and take an item that lowered our 18 rate of fire to 69, but we don't talk about that small blurb of the situation. I don't know what happened right there, but if you want to do it more, I wouldn't object. That said, we also have 4 damage as well, and the highest we ever saw was 5, so not saying that this one was a heavy hitter or anything in the slightest. It was a garbage run. And someone in the comments will be like, it's not the most garbage run I've ever seen. I had soy milk. Alright, Isaac. I hate to break it to you, buddy. You're about to feel the wrath of a ball of bandages. Am I proud of myself right here? Yeah. I'm quite proud. That worked insanely well. And now you will feel the wrath of me just stepping on this thing repeatedly. Until eventually you die. And then we'll go down to the chest and we're going to hope for the D100 so we can get the hell out of this run. Or just an Emperor card also does the ticket. Stop, please. Thank you. Hit this. Hit this. Bleh. 2 more. 1 more. 2 more. You're dead. Just go. You got no reason to stick around. There may be battery charges. I don't care. It's go time right now. I want done. Run sucks. Toxic Splash. It's good. Lazarus's Rags also solid. Crystal Ball is crazy good because it allows us to see our path to victory. I would love to play you, but you do much better as Undefined. Sure, man. Why not? Not the boss fight, but that's okay. Get a nice Steam sale. Get a nice host hat. It's honestly a solid item for us. This actually worked well. It did bring us closer to the boss fight, which in my eyes is a win-win. Damage ended up being 4.15 on this one. Feels good today. Feels real good. This is... They should create a challenge that is just using this item and just call it Walking Simulator. I'm testing how well I can dodge enemies as I walk around popping this item repeatedly. It's fun, man. Great challenge. I appreciate it. We just got charges from Charge Baby. Am I going to pop them? It would be a horrible idea, honestly. Like, it would just be stupid for me to do that. We can walk right into our boss room. So why would I pop it? Will I pop it after I beat the boss? Now that's some thinking right there. Probably not. I mean, I will probably just end the run, but I can't deny. The thought alone is leaving me right now. Hey, I mean, we got 2 charges, man. You gotta have some fun at the end, right? Get smacked, buddy. I probably should fire tears occasionally. I know that I've just been not, but there's no harm in you son of a gun. There's no harm in throwing out. What in the hell? Is that Perseverance that's doing whatever that is? Because if it is, respect. But I don't know. That is the run. I'm gonna pop this. It brought me here. I'm gonna pop this. It brought me here. If we had Muconium, that black poop could be valuable, but we don't, so we don't really care. We'll do this room. Why would I do this, you ask? Why would I also do this when we are now when we are now dead? It's a great question. Thanks for asking. That's a great question. Granted, I do not have a great answer for you. Leaves a little bit to be feared. I'm worried now. That was a little close for comfort, I will say. No issue, man. No issue. What's a little fun and memes on a Friday afternoon? I can't believe these guys are not dead. At least one of them not being dead. He's dead. It's just the littlest horn. He's dead. Get me the hell out of this run, please. I'm allowed to be stupid. We're on a 1 streak, but get me the hell out of this. Because I felt my heart rate bump up to, like, friggin' way higher than it should have right there. Thank you so much for watching. That was the worst run I've ever had. If you enjoyed, then hit a like on the video. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one. You have a good day. Bye-bye.